Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Alan Wake,
Seriously,
shall we?
what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Yeah, wait here, dude. Is there something wrong with the funny farm? I've been wanting to go. Alright. I got some coffee. Boy, that's not a good place for a cup. That's just an accident waiting to happen. I think we all know that. Alright. Oh. I hope that dog's okay.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Yeah, what
Easy,
happened?
poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Alright, I'll get your form.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Maybe.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head.
I love this. Can we talk about this later? This is like the most important thing possible.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
End of the trail.
Trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
But what about my car? Can I drive to it?
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up.
Look, your cartoon notion of
That's just crazy talk.
the mental health industry is enough, Barry.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Why'd you get all sick?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
I like how Barry is like accusing us of mixing fiction with reality when he's talking about like deliverance and padded rooms and stuff. Yeah. You gotta... But then again... I turned it off, Barry. All right. Head for Lover's Peak. Indeed I will. Right after I look for some coffee. Anybody, or like one of those cool supply things. I'm interested. There it is. There's the coffee. Right by this hot tub. Man, this is a really nice place. I mean, look at these views. It's incredible.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Watch the door now.
He's going to be with us in spirit. That's great. Manuscript page. What do we get? Oh. Okay, we're on the second page here.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
The kiss?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
So 13 years I'd after gotten revenge. My blood painted the snow red. Painkillers. So this part, there's something different about the narrator and about the time period.
The kidnapper fired his
Right.
gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Yeah, are the first pages being narrated by the kidnapper?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Okay. Yeah, it sure does. All right. All right, I don't see anything else in here. So time to follow the trail.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
It's true. How could you do this to Alice? Let's check out this other cabin. It's a little too close for my liking. Oh, it's open. Conspiracy of Faith and the Within side. Oh boy, I just destroyed my battery by trying to... I was trying to just focus the camera so I could read it.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Heyo.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And one of my side too.
Calm down, dude. Calm down. Just a something running out of the trash can. It's fine. Oh, the old tire swing is moving. Yeah, you like to see that kind of activity. Drop hazard. That's a great picture. I wonder who made that one. You will fall off a cliff. This is a sweet overlook, though. It's not a very fun tire swing. We can agree on that. So there was a light. It went out. Less than ideal. Lover's Peak. Moonshine Cave. Elderwood. Nature Trail. Boy, they don't even try to hide the fact that they have an illegal distillery in the national park here. They embrace it. Would you like some 300 proof completely illegal alcohol? Boy, I broke that. Oh, looks like somebody was having the old moonshine.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
Oh, God.
Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
The Michael Jackson story.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Whoa. That's a creepy one. You know, those child soccer games can be quite intense. People murdering their other psychic selves. It happens a lot. More than you'd think. A blue telephone booth. And there's the nature trail. Let's see. Got anything good? Manuscript page. Yay! Are those flares? Or is that just laundry? So, what's up here, though? Is this just like a scenic... Can I go this way? I got a page.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Interesting. So, Rusty's gonna go down to the dog that he treated? Do not feed wildlife. Penalty. You can't penalize me. I'm a famous author. Got another page. Rose and Rusty. Uh-oh.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Why is that a terrible truth? Who wants to be close to Hollywood magic? Rose? Should probably move to Hollywood. Rose. Don't do anything silly, Rose. You didn't dress up like a golden retriever to trick Rusty, did you? Uh-oh.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Rusty? I don't think he cares about Rusty. It's a nice station wagon. I like seeing cars like that. Oh, I got a page to the manuscript. Looks like we got a little electricity problem. Rusty, I'll be right there. Just let me check out this.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Jeez, Rusty. All right, I'll be there in a second. That's really convinced me I need to get over there.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Okay, Rusty, do you have the key? Oh, right. The horrifying injury.
Help me. Hello? Somebody back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me. Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Why is the dog in a cage? Is that necessary?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oh, there's a page. Alright, let's go get this page. That's important. Vitally important.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
That's good. It's important to be safe. We need to get into that light. Boy, Rusty, this is a really nice office you got here. Batteries, ammo, looking good.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Stucky, was it you?
Rusty!
That's a scream and a half.
Patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh boy. Look, it's not nice to have two of them. You know what I mean? One is hard enough. Rustino?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
The dog's gone.
Please don't feed the animals.
Well, I mean...
Fishing.
Uh-oh.
License. Obey.
Rustino?
At all times. Never. Two bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards.
I see you, Rustino. I'm not removing any historical artifacts. Am I supposed to shoot this guy? We're gonna find out. Rusty, you're really fast. He's gone. I gotta load up here. Wow. You know, you gotta admire him. He's just doing his job as the park ranger. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Oh boy, that was the wrong button. Oh my god. Why are you not aiming at the right guy? Alright, this isn't... Oh, God. Lame-o. Okay. I feel like he... Oh, I gotta do it all again? Oh, that's extra lame. It's a weird design choice, like, you have to fight Rusty. Okay, fine. And then there's just random, like, axe guys afterward. Alright. Usually when you defeat a boss, you get a respite. Okay. Yeah. Get out of here. Sometimes it'll go over his left shoulder and sometimes his right shoulder. And it seems to switch. Like, even if I toggle it, it switches me back.
Please don't feed the animals.
Alright.
Fishing. Who purges a park? License. Obey. The park ranger's instructions. Two bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet unattended.
Do you know how many people would obey the park laws if this was the way that they were transmitted? I dare you. Alright. So here they come. I'm just going to start shooting. Alright. Hopefully that's the end of it. Just wild. What a bunch of mean-spirited folk. I don't like it. Alright, so I need to reach Lover's Peak. Boy, this is going to take a while to clean up. Which way do I need to go for that? This way? No. Oh, okay. Right. I gotta go. Well, actually, I don't know. This says the Lover's Peak is this way. Okay, great. Maybe through the hole that opened up. There's a cat up there. Watch out. Can I use this first aid thing? No. I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I think this is the way. It is the way. Those are good noises. Wow, this is quite the staircase. All right, sweet. So we need to now go to Lover's Peak, which is this way, and we are standing in the safety of a light. Rusty had a little run-in with the bad guy, then me, and so he's been killed twice. Not great for Rusty. Also, his wife, we won't tell him about that part, but it's not looking good for Rusty today. And we're going to keep trying to find Alice next time. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.